AI companies continue to make nice. Anthropic settles a copyright lawsuit. Has AI really hit a wall? Some researchers beg to differ. They came, they left inside Meta's new talent exodus. And take this prompt and shove it when AI refuses to do things for a stupid boss. Welcome to Hashtag Trending. I'm your host, Jim Love. Let's get into it. Just a day after Perplexity offered publishers a peace deal, Anthropic has taken a different tack, choosing to settle a major lawsuit with U.S. authors rather than gamble on a courtroom showdown. Anthropic had scored a partial win earlier this year when Judge William Alsup ruled that training on legally purchased books was fair use. But the judge also found that the company built a central repository using millions of pirated books from shadow libraries like LibGen. That could have exposed Anthropic to staggering damages, potentially in the hundreds of billions, maybe even up as far as $1 trillion. So with the December trial looming, Anthropic and the authors agreed to a settlement. The terms are still secret and need court approval, but the plaintiffs' lawyers call it historic. For Anthropic, it's a survival move, avoiding what could have been a crushing verdict. Taken together with Perplexity's peace offering, we may be seeing the early steps towards an uneasy truce in the battle between AI firms and content creators. But the settlement raises as many questions as it answers. Will other big players, OpenAI, Meta, Microsoft, follow suit? And what happens to open source or derivative models that trained on these same data sets? Those answers are yet to come. For now, one of the biggest copyright threats hanging over the AI industry appears to have been defused. But the longer war over how these models are trained is far from over. Scientists may have found a smarter path forward in AI, inspired directly by how our brains think. Researchers in Singapore unveiled the Hierarchical Reasoning Model, or HRM, a brain-inspired system that mimics the way humans handle both big-picture planning and quick details. With just 27 million parameters and 1,000 training examples, this is trivial in the world of big AI LLMs. It managed to outperform massive large language models like ChatGPT on tough reasoning tasks. It's a striking reminder that size isn't everything. This comes at a convenient time when people are starting to debate whether or not AI has reached its scaling limits. Two major academic papers, recently highlighted by physicist and science communicator Sabine Hossenfelder, argue that scaling up large language models is already hitting diminishing returns. Even clever methods like chain-of-thought reasoning, which help models solve problems step by step, may not be able to scale indefinitely. Some are pointing to the so-called lunchbag letdown of GPT-5, a more accurate model, but without the massive leaps of its predecessors, as an early sign that the field may be bumping against this scaling wall. Now that sounds bleak, but history offers a parallel. Moore's law was declared dead countless times when chip technology hit physical limits, yet new designs and architectures kept it alive. HRM is one possibility that could be AI's version of that reboot, showing how a brain-inspired approach or hybrid designs might extend progress beyond sheer model size. So rather than being the end of the line, today's scaling doubts may mark the beginning of a smarter era, where brains, and not brawn, push AI to its next leap. Just 2 months after launching Meta's superintelligence lab with fanfare, packages, and bold ambition, Meta is already watching key talent walk out the door. Avi Verma, Ethan Knight, and Rishab Agarwai have left the project, each with different timelines, but the same conclusion: the lab isn't sticking. Two of them even returned to OpenAI after less than a month on the job. Rumors are swirling about why. Was it culture shock, bureaucracy, misalignment over mission? Meta did backtrack recently and put a hiring freeze in place, a sign that even their bold plans are running into some reality checks. But you remember our story on Meta's talent spree earlier this season? They were offering what looked like nine-figure paychecks, think pro athlete level, for researchers at the cutting edge. But while big money can open doors, it can't always replace culture, clarity, and stability. So these quick exits may be a reality check. AI isn't just about chips and models. It's about people, trust, and the kind of environment and maybe purpose that keeps them there. Is this a blip or evidence of real problems at Meta? Stay tuned. We all know ChatGPT is that cheerful voice or text that will answer any question, no matter how stupid it is. Well, as it turns out, even ChatGPT may have limits. A video has gone viral of someone trying to test ChatGPT by asking it to count from 1 to 1 million. And instead of playing along, ChatGPT refused, calling the request impractical, time-consuming, and not particularly useful. It even stood firm when the user argued that they were unemployed and had paid for a subscription. Despite the coaxing, ChatGPT held its ground and suggested a more helpful task instead. This follows Anthropic's Claude being empowered to say no and even walk away from conversations if things go sideways or the person is abusive. Claude Opus 4 and 4.1 now have the ability to end chats in rare extreme cases, such as persistent requests for illegal or harmful content, even after multiple refusals. These safeguards, part of a broader AI welfare initiative, extend beyond protecting users. They help maintain the AI's own boundaries too. These safeguards have been built in consciously. For ChatGPT, refusing a million count request reinforces that AI may have the sense to not entertain the absurd, even if you pay for it. In an age where we train AI to do almost anything and we assume we can always find a way to get it to do anything we want it to do, it's surprising to see it has its own limits. Sometimes it might say, nope, not going to happen. Or, as Johnny Paycheck would have put it, take this prompt and shove it. Honestly, that's a win for us all. And that's our show. If you like what we're doing, please share the show with others and give us a comment or a like on your favorite podcast app or site. We're found everywhere: Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and we're back on Alexa speakers and Google Smart Speakers as well. And we love to hear from you. You can reach me at technewsday.ca or .com. Just go to the Contact Us page, and while you're there, if you'd like to support what we're doing, please go to the Donate tab and consider contributing just the cost of a cup of coffee a month to support the show. And if you're watching this on YouTube, just leave your comments under the video, but your contributions would be gratefully accepted as well. But no matter what message you send to us, I want to send one to you. Have a thrilling Thursday.